is it like to kind of work with Guy Ritchie? Because you know he's such a for a UK director, he's put like London on this map, and everybody's like he's a cult director. People love him. So when you hear that Guy is going to do another project, are you like
truly
as an actor?
Excited. Truly excited, desperate to get an audition, and it's such an honour to get an audition for this one. You know, I mean, not to brown nose him too much. You know what I mean? But a true honour to get the audition and to meet him and work with him. You know, Guy really he makes his magic in the editing suite. So on set, he's just got a very neat, tidy set, very easy to work on, very sort of quiet and decent set with a lot of energy. Bizarrely, huge amount of energy. He moves things very quickly, which is great for us because it's like working in a play. You know, you don't lose your zest for the scene. You know, so. Brilliant to work on, but the magic is made. You know, you remember the scenes you did, and then the magic is done in his editing suite.
What is he like as a director? Because I've seen him on red carpets and stuff, and he's kind of quiet and stuff. But is he a different presence on, like behind the camera, like directing?
Yeah, I mean, he's hilarious. I mean, behind the camera when he's there, he's working. He's very quiet. You know, he gets on and does it. But if there's downtime, if there's a lunch break, yeah, he's always got an interesting story and always loves a good giggle, you know, so it's nice.
Now, you know, your character is a rock, well, you're pretty much like you're the title pretty much.
The rock and roller, yeah.
Yeah, so to be the centerpiece of this insane movie, how does one prepare to become the rock and roller that you turned out to be on screen?
I mean, it's the mix of things. So you've got a fantastic script that you're working on at all times. I was also learning the piano, a piece by Schumann called Scenes from a Childhood. And at the same time as that, I'd starved for 7 days to prep myself to eat 1 meal a day for 9 weeks. So I was in a bizarre bubble. You know, you add the injection of adrenaline you get from filming, the nerves from filming, everything's bizarre, so everything's very strange. So it was very easy, oddly enough. Although I had to be very disciplined, there was fantastic bits, and the downside was the discipline, but it turned out fantastic for me.
Did you base it on any rock stars that
No,
you've seen on?
But I think Guy based it on sort of, I've heard that he based it a bit on Pete Doherty, because simply they're the type of people who make up London today. I mean, it's to say he based like the Russian billionaire on our famous Russian billionaire, to name no names. It's not really fair. I mean, he's just saying that these are types of characters that exist in London today, and that's what he's making a movie about, you know?
Now, how does it feel to live in a London right now where it's really expensive? And I know friends that live there, and it's, you know, people are living from paycheck to paycheck, and somehow there's this other group of people that seem to not be. So what's it like kind of living there and seeing these changes?
I mean, it's bizarre, you know, because, you know, you go to places like Berkeley Square and you can see the wealth. You can see these people who've never lived from paycheck to paycheck. Or if, you know, if they've never, then it's very recent, you know. And then where I live in Bethnal Green, people who live beyond paycheck to paycheck, you know, they live from dole check to dole check. So not everyone, I mean, there's working people, I'm not doing down my area, but there's extreme poverties, not Brazil types extreme, but there's certainly extremes of wealth and poverty. It's a fascinating thing. It's ridiculous it's so expensive, I have to say. But that hopefully the bubble will pop. I mean, London's its own bubble. I don't think the price of property has ever gone down in London, ever. And I may be ignorant, it may have done at some point, maybe during the crash, but I really don't think it ever has. But it's even these impoverished areas, like, you know, that you find in London, they're becoming gentrified. It's a baffling, weird thing, and a great thing to put in as a subject in a movie about London.